Mhm. Om Shanti. Yes, Murli. From sweet Bap Dada, Baba is telling, sweet children, if you want to remove your defects, if we, there are still many defects in us, right? So if we want to remove any defect, tell the Father about them with an honest heart. Baba will show you the way to remove those weaknesses. Baba will show you the way to remove those weaknesses. Everything we should tell them. Tell Baba. This is my weakness. Yesterday also I was writing. This is my weakness. I am not able to. He shows the way. Through one or the other way he shows. I'll share the link. So every day we should share with him. Baba, this is the thing happening. I want to overcome this. I'm not able to do this. For example, my bad habit I had developed recently in eating. More I was eating, I was becoming so full, and I was also thinking it will go waste. No one is eating, and then tea, morning tea, night tea, evening tea. I'm tired to run myself. I was taking tea, but a yogi soul should not get tired. That means yogi is less, so man is less. So I was not knowing what to do. Then Baba showed way. In Madhuban itself, they have started food related habit chart, like one time raw eating awareness. There was global summit that happened. In that global summit, so many doctors came, and they also told if you eat raw less, cooked less and raw more, you will be healthy, and you should be full vegan, even not even milk. So many chemicals are coming in my milk. They're torturing the cow, they're putting injection, they're killing the babies. So there are many karmic account that is related. And as per karmic account, if we are becoming, that's the karmic account with non-veg, right? We are eating the dead one. We'll see that, okay, I ate the dead one already in shop. But because we are eating, somebody is killing it. So there is karmic account. So all get combined. The one who is killing it, the one who is eating it, cooking it, serving it, bringing it, everyone are linked to one karmic account. Same way, someone is doing this crime because of more consumption. Population increasing, more consumption of milk they want to sell. Consumption is increasing. Everyone want tea, everyone coffee, bakery. How many places? Paisam, this, that, everywhere. Temples, and it was found in one saints. They researched all of the saints at one place. They got cancer, and when they researched what are they consuming common that made them to have cancer, they don't know scientists about karmic account, but all of them were consuming milk. So common factor that they found. So milk like that, no, to remove this weakness I was asking. He showed me one book. I'll show you. I had downloaded, I think so. Yeah, the food of gods. Because we need to become the one who already there. Yeah. So in this, she showed the reason of hunger in the world, why there is hunger, and when we do meditation, how. But she don't know Raj Yoga, but cycle of human hungers and awareness. So how does it affect human life? How the hunger reduces? See the if the brain is in theta zone, rarely will feel hungry. There is no need of body to have hunger. The hunger comes because of our thought. If our thought is tamasic, we'll be hungry, and the hunger will be of many types. Somebody of and there is me and mine. No, the sense that's why Baba says, finish the me and mine. Then we go to second phase. So after doing yoga, we'll be feeling that we have less hunger, not that much hunger, right? So when we have good yoga a week, we start feeling less hungry. So that is alpha filled, sometime feeling hungry because we are being met by the energy of God. Our all need of body as well as soul is made by the energy of Baba. Then it is the near death, sorry, then it is, so in here only we get to the know the question of who am I, why I'm here. This is alpha zone, clinging to little alpha zone, not fully alpha zone. Then fully alpha zone and then discovering the theta field. In that it will be rarely being. So our thought changes. Brain wave pattern is theta waves. And we are like unified with the consciousness. We start giving. Here we start feeling, we realize that death is an illusion. We recognize God, we recognize His creation, we recognize the cycle of all life, right? World cycle. As much as we rotate world cycle, we'll go into this theta reason. And then there is another never being hungry. We will never at all. So what I was thinking, feeling one time also nowadays I was eating, I was feeling heavy. That means I am eating by my habit. I am not feeling hungry. That's why I'm feeling over, full, too much. But eating only fruits, I feel very light. Like 3 days happened. I again restarted, and today is third day, and I have not taken any cooked food. Banana, orange, apple, little little. Or you can take sprouts with kishmish if you don't like, but soaked. So this is delta zone where fully our cells will get nourishment from the light. And this, they say that if it happened, this is the world where the world will be like world of yogis. And that works with only love, complete freedom. So what matter here is love. The love of God, how much we love God and how much we receive His love, that much we'll get free from all kind of bondages, all kind of. So started with one breathing exercise that she had told in her own way. Yeah. See how every disease happens with toxic thinking. It goes and block. So clear. The anger stored in and pulsing out from our liver. Pride is stored in and pulsing out from our knees. Sexual frustration, lack of self-worth relationship. Worry is stored and pulsating out signal from our spleen. Too much worry affect the functioning of spleen. Broken heart or feeling isolated or abandoned. And another sadness, all kind of sadness. Lungs and toxic thinking, criticism, seeing the negative in all. It is also stored in heart, mind, judgment of self and others. So when we have like love in our heart for all, and when it can be when we are full of love, and that can happen with Baba's light. So what you have to do that they told like this because they don't know about the soul. So first three steps we can do: connect yourself to Baba, fill yourself with light, his love light, feel his love, and radiate this love to the world. And then during non-yoga time, breathe in while breathe in and breathe out. During breathe in, have the Saman, I am master ocean of love. Breathe out, I see everyone with the Atmic love, that is soul conscious love. So this one, there should be happiness within. Few steps I wrote. When we'll do this, we'll start feeling less hungry. This is the first technique, divine nutrition diagram. So why discussing it means how Baba helped me in overcoming my defect. I was asking again and again how to come out of this weakness, Baba. He gave light also. We have to ask him with honest heart. He show the way to remove all weakness. The question is which children receive a current from the father? Baba gives drishti to the children who tell the surgeon honestly about their illness. Baba has a lot of mercy for those children. Internally he feels that evil spirit of the child should be removed. Baba gives the children a current. And Sapti, 40, there are so many techniques also for which can replace the for example, if we have that impulse of taking something that time, we do this breathing and masturbation of love and breathe out. I love everyone with soul consciousness and Baba's light and might we can tell we can experiment. We start feeling less hungry. Om Shanti. The father continues to tell you children that each of you has to ask yourself whether you have received anything from the father. What do you still lack? Each one of you has to look within yourself. There is the example of Narad. Narad went to marry Lakshmi. Then he was told to look at his face in mirror. So he was told to look at his face in mirror to see whether he was worthy of marrying Lakshmi. He saw his monkey face, that means wiseful face. Similarly, the father also asks you children, what do you think? Have you become worthy of marrying Lakshmi? If not, then what defect do you children still have and which are you still making effort to remove? Are you making effort to remove the weaknesses or are you not making any effort at all? Some continue to make effort. The new children are told. Check within yourself to see if you have any weaknesses because all of you have to become perfect. The father comes to make you perfect. This is why the picture of your aim and objective is kept in front of you. Ask yourself internally, have I become as perfect as them? All the teachers who teach worldly studies are in this time those who indulge in vices. All the teachers of the world are into the vices. This Lakshmi Narayana sample of those who are completely viceless. So for half this cycle you have been praising them. So now ask yourself, what weakness do I still have to remove to make progress? Yeah, and because of eating cooked food, we get lot of diseases and lot of laziness. That is the biggest enemy of Brahmin soul. Laziness, albilapan, carelessness. So both the some yeah exercise also we need it in our life. Both mind exercise as well as body exercise. So maybe we can do some skipping, not yet started. For this age, little difficult, but not impossible. Then I can show them to the Father, Baba, I have these weaknesses that I cannot remove. Please show me the way. Only a surgeon can help you become free from an illness. Only if we tell to Supreme Surgeon, then only he can free us from the illness. Some assistant surgeons are also very clever. A compounder pharmacist learn from a doctor and become a clever doctor. So check yourself honestly. What weakness do I have in me due to which I believe I will not be able to claim the status? What is there? We have to check, we have to remove it, not just keep on going. Time will finish suddenly. We have to note down what is making me very tired. Why I am so tired? I should increase my yoga. I should give sakash to Prakriti. That also helps. If some or the other thing keep on coming, we should give sakash to the Prakriti. The father would say that you can become like them. Only when you tell Baba about your weakness would he advise you. There are many illnesses. Many have weaknesses in them. Some have a lot of anger and greed. They are unable to imbibe this knowledge. For them to enable others to imbibe this knowledge, the Father explains a lot every day. In fact, it doesn't seem necessary to explain so much when Father explained the meaning of the mantra to you. There's just the one Father. You have to remember the unlimited Father and attain that inheritance from Him and become like them. There is no question of conquering the five vices in other schools. This only applies now. When the Father comes and explains to you, you have these evil spirits which are causing you a lot of sorrow. If you speak about them, the Father will show you the way to remove them. We have to ask, keep on asking unless we get a solution because sometimes He gives solution we are not able to recognize it. So Baba, these particular evil spirit trouble me. You would describe them to a person who removes ghost, right? You don't have those evil spirits ghost inside you. You know that these five evil spirits have existed from birth after birth. You have to look inside yourself to see what evil spirits you have. We have been carrying these evil spirits with birth after birth with us. How strange, no? Just imagine, sometime in movie they are showing that okay, some ghost died. No, it was in some person. Now they freed the person and the person also died, but the ghost also the house become free. And they see that the baby is born in the family and suddenly its eyes sparkles. Part 2. So how much part we have been playing with carrying the ghost with us. So you should then seek advice on how to remove them. We never thought we are carrying ghosts with us, birth after birth. The evil spirits with us. The eyes are very deceptive. And this is why the father also explained the eye only is the first thing which shows ghost, no physical ghost also. Those who enter any body. Eyes is the main thing. So which in movies and all also they will show. Eyes will sparkle first. It will turn back and it will, and then will be its smile. The eyes are very deceptive. This is why Father also explains consider yourselves to be souls and instill the practice of considering others to be soul. This way only we can free ourselves. So he is giving solution also here. Whatever ghost we have, we can free it by considering ourselves to be souls and also instill the practice considering others to be soul. Use this method and the illness of yours will be removed. All of us souls are brothers, they are no bodies. You also know that all of your souls are going to return. Therefore, each of you has to look at yourself and see whether you have become full of virtues. If not, what defect do you still have? The father also sits here and examines that soul. He sees that the child has particular weakness and so he gives him a current. That much kind Baba is. When he see a child having particular weakness, he gives current, he gives power. This obstacle of the child should be removed. What would be what would you be able to do if you continue to hide it from the surgeon? If you continue to speak about your weaknesses, the Father will give you advice. You souls remember the Father. Baba, you are so sweet. Look what are you making us from what we were. In the same way, if you continue to remember the Father, the evil spirits will continue to run away. This is definitely one evil spirit or another. Tell the Father, the surgeon about them. Baba, tell me a method for this. Otherwise, there will be great loss incurred. When you tell the Father about it, he will feel mercy. This evil spirit of Maya is troubling that one. There is only the one Father who chases away the evil spirits. He chases away them away tactfully. You are told to chase away the five evil spirits. Nevertheless, not all the spirits run away. Better we do traffic control.
प्रभु पलकों की कश्ती में बैठे हम तो चले निज देश रे। प्रभु पलकों की कश्ती में बैठे हम तो चले निज देश रे। सुख शांति की वो दैवी दुनिया हो, सुख शांति की वो दैवी दुनिया परिवेश रे। प्रभु पलकों की कश्ती में बैठे हम तो चले निज देश रे। प्रभु पलकों की कश्ती में बैठे हम तो चले निज देश रे। दुनिया से हम न्यारे हो गए बन के प्रभु के प्यारे। ले लिए वो अपनी शरण में दुनिया जिसको पुकारे। हो दुनिया से हम न्यारे हो गए बन के प्रभु के प्यारे। ले लिए वो अपनी शरण में दुनिया जिसको पुकारे। निर्मल निश्चल मन को बनाना हो। निर्मल निश्चल मन को बनाना मिला यही उपदेश रे।
Nevertheless, not all the evil spirits run away. Some especially have those evil spirits and others less. But they definitely do exist. Father sees when someone has evil spirit. At the time of giving drishti, all of this is going on inside him. This one is a very good child. He has many good virtues, but he does not relate anything and is unable to explain to anyone. No, somebody is very good child, but not opening mouth. It is as though Maya has blocked his throat. If his throat opens, he can begin to serve many others too. In serving others, you also serve yourself. You are not doing Shiv Baba's service. Shiv Baba himself has come to serve. He says the evil spirit of birth after birth have to be chased away. The father sits here and explains. You know that a tree grows gradually. The leaf continue to fall. Maya causes obstacles so that whilst you are just sitting there, your thoughts change. It is just as when sannyasis develop distaste, they completely disappear for no reason, without saying anything. Everyone connection is with the Father. You children are number wise. If you tell the Father the truth, those weaknesses can be removed and you can claim a high status. The Father knows that because you do not tell the Father about it, some of you incur a great loss for yourself. No matter how much you explain to them, they still continue to do that work. Maya catches hold of them. Maya is the alligator who puts everyone in her stomach. Maya is the alligator who puts everyone in her stomach. They remain trapped up in their neck in the quicksand. The father explains so much. There is no need for anything else. Simple say you have two father. You always have a physical father. You have them in golden age and also in iron age. It isn't that you will find the paralaukic father, Shibaba in golden age, the paralaukic father, which comes only one. Paralaukic father, Shibaba, comes and changes hell into the heaven. They worship him so much on the path of devotion. They remember him in any way. They are remembering him, Allah, God, Father, Shiv. There are many temples to Shiv. Children say that there isn't any service to do. Oh, there are temple to Shiv Baba everywhere. You can go there and ask them, why do you worship that one? He is not a bodily being. Who is that one? They would say, the Supreme Soul. They would not say this of anyone else. So tell them he is Supreme Soul, Paramatma, the Father. He is called Khuda and also Allah. Generally, he is called Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. Do you know what you are going to receive from him? People in Bharat mention the name of Shiva Lord, and they also celebrate Shiv Jayanti, Mahashivratri. So it is very easy to explain to everyone. The Father continues to explain a lot to you in different ways. You can go to anyone, but you have to speak with great coolness and humility. Your name has spread around Bharat a great deal, but you speak just a little. They will instantly know that you are a BK. People in villages are very innocent. It is very easy to go to temples and do service there. No, in villages, people will be coming temple. If you sit there and show the picture, they all will come and listen. Come and we will tell you the biography of Shiv Baba. You worship Shiv, but what do you ask of him? We can tell you his full biography. The next day, go to Lakshmi Narayan temple. You have happiness within you. Some children want to go and do service in the villages. Each one you has your own understanding. And the father says, first of all, go to temple of Shiv Baba, then go to temple of Lakshmi Narayan and ask the people there, do you know how they received their inheritance? Come and we will tell you the story of 80 births of the deities. You also have to wake up the villagers up. You also have to wake up the villagers up. You can go and explain to them with love. You are a soul. It is the soul who speaks. That body is going to finish. We souls now have to become pure and go to Father. Father says, remember me. So they will feel that pull as soon as they hear this. The more soul conscious you are, the more pull there will be. There isn't that complete disinterest in bodies and the old world. You know that you have to shed those old costumes. So why should you be attached to them? Well, having a body, there shouldn't be any attachment to it. Internally, let there be just be this one concern. We souls now have to become pure and go to our home. Then there is also the desire, how can I leave such a Baba? I will never find such a Baba ever again. By having such thought, you will remember Father and also your home. We are now going home. The 84 births have been completed. You may do your business, etc. during the day. You have to live at home with your families. While living there, let it remain in your intellect that all of this is going to end. We now have to return to our home. The father has said, you definitely have to live at home with the families. Where else would you go? You may do your business, they say, but keep this in your intellect. All of this is going to be destroyed. First, we will go home and then to the land of happiness. Talk to yourself whenever you have time. You have a lot of time. That time it was like, but now this fast moving time. But still, we need to take out some time and ask ourselves, check ourselves, judge ourselves, do some chintan manan, think on who am I? What is my role? So you do your business etc. for 8 hours, rest of 8 hours too. Then you can have a heart to heart conversation with the Father for 8 hours and also do spiritual service whenever you have time to go to and go to temple to Shiv Baba and Lakshmi Narayan and do service there. You will find many temples. Wherever you go, they will definitely have a temple to Shiv. The main thing for you children is the pilgrimage of remembrance. If you stay in remembrance very well, you can receive whatever you ask for. Nature will become your servant. Your faces will also become so attractive that there will be no need to ask for anything. Some of the sannyasis too are very firm. They simply sit with such faith that I will merge into the Brahma element. They remain very firm in that faith. They have the practice of living their bodies in that way. But nobody go to the Brahma element. However, those people are on the wrong path. They make a lot of effort to merge into the Brahma element. On the path of devotion, they make so much effort to receive reasons. They won't give up their lives. There cannot be suicide of the soul. Suicide. The Atam Hatya. There is no suicide of the soul. There is suicide. Soul side is suicide. It is body side actually, not suicide. The souls exist all the time. They go and adopt new lives. That is, take they take other bodies. Souls should have a keen interest in doing service so that you can remember the Father. There are many temples cities here too. If you stay in fully yoga, fully and explain anything to others, they won't question it, right? One second. So the arrows of those who stay in yoga, it will strike the target. If we are in yoga only, they will not question us. That what are you talking? They'll keep on listening because of power of you. And when only in yoga, the arrows will strike the target. So you can do a lot of service. Just try and see. But each of you has to look within yourself. Are there any evil spirit of mine in you? If these are there, those who have evil spirit cannot be successful. There's a lot of service to do. Baba cannot go anywhere because Father is within. Where would we take the Father in that rubbish? Whom should he speak to? The Father only wishes to speak to his children. So you children have to do service. It is remembered, son shows father. The Father has made you children clever. There are very good children who have an interest in doing service. They say that they want to go and do service in the villages. Baba says, you may do that. Simply take the folding pictures with you. It feels difficult to explain others without picture. Day and night, you just have these thoughts. How can I help to create the lives of others? How can I remove the weaknesses that I have in me and make the progress? You also have happiness. Baba, this child is 8 or 9 months old. Many such children emerge. They quickly become worthy of doing service. Everything about uplifting their own village and serving their brother, their equals. Charity begins at home. Great interest is needed in order to do service. You must not just settle down in one place. continue to tour around. Very little time remains. Those people have so many big places, such as ashrams. A soul comes and enters someone. They give some teaching and their names are glorified. It is unlimited Father who sits here and gives you teaching, just as he did in the previous cycle. This spiritual kalpa tree will grow. Souls come down number wise from the incorporeal tree. A long rosary and a big tree of Shiv Baba is created. By remembering all of these things, you will have remembrance of Father alone, and there will be very quickly a progress. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from Mother, Father, Bap, Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning to Mother, Father, and Bap, Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste, Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Essence for Dharna. First, have a heart to heart conversation with the Father for a minimum of 8 hours and do spiritual service with great coolness and humility. In order to be successful in the service you do, let there be no evil spirits of Maya within you. You have heart to heart conversation with the Father with minimum of 8 hours and do spiritual service with great coolness and humility. In order to be successful in the service you do, let there be with no evil spirits of Maya within you. Talk to yourself. Everything that I see is going to be destroyed. We will go to our home and then go to the land of happiness. Blessing, the Baba's blessing hand on you. May you experience easy victory by having unshakable faith. May you experience easy victory by having unshakable faith and by remaining constantly cheerful and carefree. The sign of faith is easy victory. However, there has to be faith in all aspects, not just faith in the Father, but also full faith in yourself, the Brahmin family, and every scene of the drama. You must not let your faith shake over trivial matters, but constantly have the awareness that destiny of victory cannot be prevented. We only have to win. The children whose intellect have such faith remain constantly beyond questions such as what happened, why it happened. They must also remain constantly carefree and cheerful. Slogan: instead of wasting time, take a decision right away and resolve everything. Instead of wasting time, take a decision right away instead of and resolve everything. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Shukriya, Baba. Shukriya. Om